Alright everybody, so welcome back to my another I'll speaking cue cards video, and in this video I'm gonna describe a foreign person who you have heard of or met that you think is interesting. You should say who the person is, how do you know this person, what kind of person he or she is, and explain why you think this person is interesting. I'll explain in Hindi so that everybody understands each and every piece of language clearly, so let's begin. To be honest, I was struggling to think of someone I'd met or heard from abroad. But then I suddenly remembered meeting a lady who was traveling to Chandigarh on a train with me, so I have decided to talk about her. Okay, how do I know this person? Well, like I just said before, I was taking the train from my town to Chandigarh to attend a motivational seminar, which was of the utmost importance. The train was teeming with passengers, but luckily I got a seat right next to someone who was a foreigner. To be honest, that means जब आपको honest होना हो, I was struggling past progressive या past continuous बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. अगर आप GT के कैंडिडेट हैं, खास तौर पर 7+ बैंड स्कोर करना है, so आपको ज़रूर यूज़ करना चाहिए past progressive. I certainly remembered, एकदम से मुझे याद आया, I've decided present perfect. ऊपर मैंने यूज़ किया है past progressive, past continuous. उसके बाद यहाँ पर मैंने यूज़ किया है present perfect और I have की contraction है I've. Okay, how do I know this person? That's a rhetorical question, right? How do I know this person? Okay, rhetorical question. I was taking again past progressive. Dash is of the utmost importance. When you want to say that something is very important, so उसके लिए आप यूज़ कर सकते हैं dash is of the utmost importance. Teeming with passengers, that means full of, कि जो भरा हुआ हो, teeming with passengers, right? Initially, I didn't interact because I'm not a people person, but certainly I saw that she was looking for water and she had an empty bottle since the train was packed and she couldn't go anywhere. And then I offered her mine. I can't recall exactly how we started chatting, but I remember clearly that she was a writer in the US and she came to India for writing a book about Indian culture. I'd have to admit that I consider myself a culture vulture, so that sparked an interest in me for talking to her. To my surprise, she was already written more than 100 books in many languages. After this, it wasn't idle chat anymore, because I found heaps of fascinating things about her. Initially, in the beginning, I'm not a people person. People person जिसको लोगों से बात करना बहुत ज़्यादा पसंद हो, मिलना जुलना पसंद हो, people person. Train was packed, train पूरी भरी हुई थी, right? I can't recall exactly how we started chatting. मुझे अच्छे से याद नहीं है कि हमने कब chat करना शुरू किया, right? और कैसे शुरू किया. I remember clearly, I remember vividly. I'd have to admit that. मुझे ये admit करना होगा, मानना होगा. I consider myself a culture vulture. A culture vulture उस इंसान को बोलते हैं जिसको art में बहुत ज़्यादा इंटरेस्ट हो, जिसको आर्ट में, म्यूजिक में और कल्चर में बहुत ज़्यादा ट्रेडिशन में इंटरेस्ट हो. सो टेल मी इन द कमेंट्स दैट आर यू अ कल्चर वल्चर, या फिर कोई आपके सर्कल में हो जो कल्चर वल्चर हो. दैट स्पार्क्ड एन इंटरेस्ट. दैट स्पार्क्ड एन इंटरेस्ट मीन्स कि उसने इंटरेस्ट क्रिएट कर दिया. टू माई सरप्राइज, फॉर मी इट वॉज सरप्राइजिंग. आइडल चैट की नॉर्मल बेकार की बातें नहीं थी, राइट? हीप्स ऑफ मीन्स लोड्स ऑफ. फैसिनेटिंग, इंटरेस्टिंग. I also asked her if she was on Instagram, and she is. So I followed her and I didn't even realize that the train reached at Chandigarh. Truth be told, I had never met such an amazing foreign person in my life before. I also got to know that she has been awarded the best-selling author of US in 2016. Oh, I nearly forgot to mention that. I also took a selfie with her because I wanted to capture that experience. A further interesting thing about her was her age. She also told that she is in her late 50s, but she looks fairly youngish person. I really killed my time with the most enthralling person on the train that day. If she was on Instagram, कि मैं देखना चाहता कि क्या वो Instagram पर हैं, so she was or she is, so मैंने follow किया, right? Truth be told, सच तो बताना होगा, I never met such an amazing person. मैंने कभी भी ऐसे इंसान नहीं देखा अपनी लाइफ में, right? She has been awarded present perfect passive. Oh, I nearly forgot to mention that. जब आपको बोल रहा हूँ कि ये मैं mention करना भूल गया था, right? Okay, so wanted to capture that experience. A further interesting thing about, एक आगे interesting ये चीज़ भी थी, right? Fairly youngish person. If you describe somebody a fairly youngish person, इसका मतलब है कि वो इंसान बहुत ही young लगता है दिखने में, right? Okay, she is in her late 50s, right? Okay, killed my time with means अपना time बहुत ही अच्छा से मेरा गुजरा. Okay, enthralling person, interesting person. If you want more sample answers, इस तरीके के और sample answers आपको चाहिए, so उसके लिए आप मेरी application download कर सकते हैं. Arun classes for Android users and for iOS users. Class Plus application, and the ORG code is JZQVW. Once again, thank you very much for watching this video and see you in the next one.